The R in the Brain Remodeling Project stands for rest, and the most important component of this part of the project is to get a good sleep.
Since Kathy and I have established a set time and routine for preparing to go to bed and a set time for lights out, the quality and quantity of our sleep has improved greatly. There's plenty of evidence citing that the lights emitting from our devices can negatively affect our sleep. We've tried to do the best we can with this, and it does seem to help. Once we turn off all the devices, we start some chamomile tea brewing, and while that's brewing and then cooling, we do something that I believe can be amazing benefit to your mental well-being. We discuss and write down the things that went well during this day. Sometimes it's things we're grateful for, and sometimes it's things we've accomplished, things we've been able to check off our to-do list, tender mercies, good things that have happened that have just made life a little bit better. This helps us to get rid of some of our worries, and it makes us feel better about our day, even a bad day. When we do this exercise, we realize it wasn't a bad day. There were just some bad moments. Next, we actually break one of our rules. We do turn on YouTube, and we have some channels that provide music and pictures that supposedly help you to go to sleep. We turn the volume way down low, and we drink our chamomile tea. I started out using chamomile essential oils, and that seemed to help. But when I talked to my psychiatrist, she said a tea would actually be better. It would get into your body faster. And so we drink sleepy time tea, and I believe it actually helps us to get to sleep. We are readers, and so we spend probably 10 to 15 minutes each night reading as the last thing we do before we go to sleep. So the lights are out, you're all settled in for a good night's sleep, but still wide awake. This little trick may help. It's a breathing exercise, and it's pretty simple. You breathe in for the count of 4, and then you hold it for the count of 4. And then you breathe out for the count of 4, and then you hold it for the count of 4. And then breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. And just do that as many times as you need to help you get to sleep. Well, there you go, friends. Hey, the most important thing is that you set your routine, something that works well for you. An interesting thing about my sleep problems, I've always said I'm a lousy sleeper, and I had this perception that I never got enough sleep. Well, I got a Fitbit and started sleeping with the Fitbit, and it tells me how much sleep I actually get and what kind of sleep. And it's actually been good for me to be able to look at that in the morning and say, oh, I got 7.5 hours of sleep. That's good. I feel good. Whereas before it was just, oh man, I just feel like I didn't get any sleep last night. And so that would set the tone for my day. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's another little hint. Now, let me just say a couple of last things. Sleep can be a real indicator of how you're doing mentally. If you're sleeping too much, if all you want to do is sleep, that's a serious problem. You need to do something about that. Talk to someone, get some help, or just start making some changes. A lot of people who end up having mental illness issues and, serious, are people who don't go to bed at night. They just don't get enough sleep. So if you were looking for a place to start to help to get your mental health back on track, getting good sleep might be a good place to start. Thanks for watching, friends. I appreciate all the support you've given me. Remember, I'm in it with you. Hang in there.